Morning, Heather. How goes it?
Good morning, Mr. Matthews. Fine, thank you.
Oh, please. I'm Deacon to my friends.
Oh, Deacon.
Well, you've obviously been busy. There have been reported sightings of you all over the factory. In the canteen kitchen, the stationery store, switchboard. Not even Tom Curzon penetrates that far.
Well, I like to make myself known.
Evidently.
Was there something you wanted, Deacon?
Yeah. I wanted your advice.
Oh?
I wondered what you thought of these. They're down to 70 pence now. They must be due to go up again soon. And I've heard talk of a takeover.
I'm sorry, I don't know much about the stock market. Can't afford to dabble.
That's a pity. It's a little weakness of mine. I thought we might have compared notes.
Well,
what are you doing for lunch?
Pardon?
I was wondering if you were free for lunch.
No, not today, I'm sorry.
Another engagement, I expect.
No, not really. I just want to do some shopping, that's all.
No, perhaps another day. Tomorrow.
Perhaps. I'm not sure. If you'll excuse me, Deacon, I really must get on.
I feel sorry for you, Marie Jones. I thought your old fellow was bad enough with your mother.
Go on.
But I never thought I'd see the day when he'd rear a daughter who shot her own kids. I knew no good would come of your family, and I can't say I'm surprised. I always hated you, Marie, ever since you threw me out that Christmas. I said it'd cost you, and I think it has.
Do you remember? You'd never let me play with her kids, Marie.
I just forget it. It's evil talk.
They really crawl out the woodwork when you're in trouble, don't they? Oh, let them hate me. If it gives them something to do, let them write to me. But if I ever get my hands on them, God forgive me.
Spiteful old man. Of course she hates you. You've come up in the world. She's still stuck down there. That kid stunk. I never wanted to play with him anyway.
They'll say that about mine. And I dressed them lads lovely. If I'd known it was going to cause all this trouble, I'd never have gone to London.
Oh, you think they'd have better things to do at the time?
Well, love, I never did have any time for you. Got even less for you now.
I'll get it.
Right, now, Terry, what about me Free George Jackson campaign?
Well, you've done a great job, Marie. Honest.
It's been useless. People are laughing at me. Well, I'm wasting my time.
Terry, it's your dad.
All right, Dad.
Hello, lad. Hello, Marie.
Hiya.
Mind if I join you?
Sheila, if you could, I'd be ever so grateful.
Well, I'll try and remember what I did with the recipe, but it was such a long time ago.
Almost 2 years. But Paul's never stopped talking about your cheese straws. I've tried to make them countless times.
They were nothing special.
They were. They just melted. Well, Paul often says they just melted. Baby Grant's got something to look forward to, hasn't she?
Has she? I don't know.
Look at your brood. I mean, they glow. Karen and Damon positively glow with health.
Yeah.
I wish Gordon was quite so glowing.
Well, I'll look out the recipe for you, Annabelle.
Sheila, you're an angel.
It's the last thing I am.
Well, you are to me. Look, why don't you pop over later? Bring the baby. Love to see her. Please. Bye. Bye.
Good morning, Miss Havisham.
I didn't know it was me, Archie.
Your fanfare.
Oh, I see. Have you got a minute? I'd like to ask you something.
Leap year, is it? Or are you looking for a new chip for your calculator?
No, not exactly.
Oh, that's just as well, because these are all printed circuits. But leap year or no, the answer would still be yes.
I was wondering if you'd demean yourself to have a look at my toaster. It's broken, and I was told you were the person to ask.
I was fixing things when the electric kettle was still a new invention. Yeah, bring it in.
Oh, bless you. I was Going through your invoices this morning.
No, nothing wrong, was there? I can handle money, you know, as well as women.
No, there's nothing wrong with them, but they do seem to show a lot of faulty goods returned on the new line, the
CTS9?
Yes.
Oh, that's all right. I don't know how it works either.
But all these returns, is there something wrong with it?
No, I shouldn't think so. The big fella, Tom, knows his onions.
But why have so many been returned, Archie?
Mr. Rivers, haven't you got any work to be getting on with?
Yes, Mr. Matthews, sir.
Thanks.
I'll see you later, Miss Harrison.
Having problems, Heather?
No, I wasn't actually.
You weren't. Looked as though you were.
No.
Routine inquiries, eh? You're an accountant, Heather, not a private detective.
Sometimes the two jobs are rather similar. And you're an accountant too, Deacon. Not Casanova. Excuse me.
Yeah, she's a great girl, Michelle. Not got as much spirit as me.
I can see that.
Then perhaps I've got a bit too much.
Giving out Terry what for once or twice, so I've heard.
Ah, he's a good lad. He just mixes with bad uns.
Well, now the Barry Grant's scuppered, perhaps he'll settle down, eh? Blessing in disguise.
My sentiments entirely.
How long you reckon, lad?
I don't know what your friend Fred's been up to, but it's like a mobile shebeen in there.
How long will it take?
Well, I won't have it ready today. So you'll have to call back tomorrow.
Well, I was hoping to do a bit of business with it this afternoon, you know.
I thought Fred wanted it valeting.
Oh, he does, lad, he does. But he said I could have a borrow. Just for the afternoon, like.
Well, it won't be ready tomorrow then, because that bonnet needs a good waxing.
Look at all the phraseology, hasn't he, Marie?
Is that what you call it?
Oh, come on, lad. I'll only be an hour.
There's always something, isn't there, Dad?
It's being a businessman what does it.
Just let me get the muck off the trimmings first.
Well, I'm going to get some dinner. Do you fancy some, Jack?
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Soup? Do you fancy some, Terry?
Yeah, all right, Tar.
I like a liquid lunch.
You'd like my George, Jack. He's one for a turn of phrase. He can make a joke out of anything.
He's a drinker, is he?
No, fireman. You must have heard the story. Ben Fireman in child drowning stunts.
Yeah. I never met George, but I feel somehow as if I know him. He must have been a smashing fella, the way they all talk about him at the pub.
He's not dead, you know.
Oh, no, I didn't mean...
He got out, you know. They caught him, but... he was a man on the run. Just like you see in them films. Well, can't stop your imagination.
Shall I clear the table?
Thanks.
Well, the idea is ludicrous.
Well, it's typical of Archie. He's a real charmer.
And a great friend of your chairman's, I hear.
Oh, yes. Archie's been with Curzon from the start.
That's quite unusual, isn't it? Sticking together for so long.
Yes. People tend to move on nowadays. Chop and change. Or move away and lose touch.
I met an old friend the other day.
Oh, yes?
Someone I'd almost forgotten existed. I'm buying a second-hand car off him.
A used car salesman. I wouldn't have thought that was in your line.
He sells new cars as well.
I'm sorry.
He is, actually. He was going to be a solicitor.
Oh, I didn't realize you were that close.
We were.
I see. And now this old friend has suggested a reconciliation.
Sort of. I'm not sure whether I like going back, though, Mike. Digging up the past. I don't know what to do.
Would a drink help you to think it over?
I've just turned Deacon Matthews down.
I won't tell on you.
All right, then. Just an orange juice.
Great.
Mike. About Archie. He wouldn't spin a yarn, would he?
Well, that's more than likely.
No, I don't mean one of his jokes. I mean something serious. About the company, for instance.
Whatever for?
Oh, I don't know.
What's he been telling you?
Let's just say that for a storeman, even one who is an old friend of the chairman's, he does seem to know an awful lot.
Really? What about?
You don't know?
No. This sounds like an interrogation. You're not really from MI5, are you?
I'm sorry. Perhaps I said too much already.
You don't seem to trust me.
It's not that.
You don't want to be accused of fraternization.
Well,
Well, have no fear. There's lots of us going to the pub. It's Sammy Dale's birthday party. And you can buy your own fruit juice. Just in case you get accused of taking bribes.
all right. Done. Psst. What?
To keep things really cool. We'll just talk about the weather, okay?
Oh, Mike, just the man. I need that file on Harding and Seeley.
It's in my office.
Yeah, could you get it for me? Leave it on my desk, would you?
Where's your secretary?
Early lunch.
Won't be a minute, Helen. You coming to the pub, Deacon?
No, I just wanted a word, actually. Heather, it won't take a sec.
Oh, all right.
Have you, thought any more about lunch tomorrow?
What did you want to see me about?
Your detective work. What are you fishing for?
Fishing? I was asking Archie about the quantity of faulty goods returned, that's all.
I see. And did Mr. Archie Rivers, the fount of all knowledge, give you a satisfactory answer?
No, you interrupted, if you remember.
Well, of course, you should have come to see me in the first place.
Yes, I could have done. But then I always like to hear things firsthand, if possible, from the people at the sharp end.
Well, Tom Curzon would certainly approve of your attitude. Although the sharp end, as you put it, is in the accounts department. You should know that.
So?
I beg your pardon?
Why have so many goods been returned?
Oh, one of our suppliers sent us a faulty batch of microchips. It wasn't discovered for a while.
Don't you batch test chips before they're assembled?
Yeah, of course. But somehow these slipped through.
You know that some whole companies have gone down because of their failure to test bought-in chips.
Oh, you are well informed.
And only the new line has been affected.
Yeah, that's right. Now, is that enough? Are you going to close the case?
Yes, thank you.
Well, I've answered your questions. Now, perhaps you'll answer mine.
Certainly, Deacon, if I can.
What about lunch tomorrow?
No, I don't think so.
Sorry. Here you are, then. You ready? Looks like you'll have the canteen to yourself, Deacon.
Right. Thank you, Heather. That'll be all.
Coming then?
Yes.
Hi, Ruth. It's this road, I'm sorry.
Oh, I know, especially with the pram. Oh, you do look tired.
Well, so will you be if you've been up half the night.
Well, I am sometimes when I mind our Catherine's baby. Listen, why don't you give yourself a break?
What?
Well, I could take her. I mean, two's the same as one. I got our Kathleen's.
No, look. Thanks anyway. She's my baby. I've got to get used to looking after her.
Okay, all right. So... Oh, love. Oh, love. Don't worry, we'll pick it up. Oh. Come on.
Take her tomorrow for me. If I get a break, I might just pull myself together.
I will, love. I'll come round in the afternoon. Don't worry. Come on, let's get this
Thanks.
away.
Where have you been, Dad? It's gone 6. I've had Fred on the phone.
Sorry, son, you know how it is.
Yeah, I know how it is. Down the betting shop, down the pub.
Where's Marie?
She's gone to her mates. And what do you mean, where's Marie?
Well, she's all right, that Marie. Lot of personality.
What about Marge, Dad? Don't you think you better get over there first?
Yeah, she had too much personality. Oh, but Marie. Oh, she's got character. I mean, look at the way she's coping, eh? With her man away. Oh, bloody marvel, you know. That's what she is.
Keys, Dad.
Hey? Oh, yeah. Now, look, son. You did a great job inside that car.
What are you getting at?
Now, I'm late, I know.
What have you done to the car?
Now, where did Michelle put that?
Who have you had in that car messing it up?
Oh, I better get off something.
Hey, you just wait here. If you've messed that car up, you'll clean it before you go home.
Sorry, lad, I'm your dad, not a kid.
Wait here. I could kill you. You're like a little kid. You're a walking liability.
Oh, I'm sorry, son. It was Mac. He had a few jars, you know, and when he drinks, he smokes, and when he smokes, he burns holes in things. I don't think Fred will notice.
He'd have to be blind not to. There's a great big hole burnt in the passenger seat cover.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about the passenger seat thingy. I am honest. I told Mac to walk, but he's a forceful fella.
You and your mates. I'm late for Michelle now.
I'll clean up.
No, you won't. You're going home. I don't want you touching anything in here.
You're like an old woman.
And what's Fred going to say, eh? Here's me trying to get back into business and you're ruining everything.
Look, I'll fix it up with Fred. He won't notice you. You've got eyes won't spot a speck of dirt out the back of your head.
Come on, I can't help being clean.
I'm sorry, son. I'll get Mac to get Fred and you covered, OK?
I think you'd be better off getting yourself some new mates.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that Marie. But she's a laugh when she's out.
I didn't mean that sort of mate, Dad.
No, truthfully, Sheila, I'm envious. Well, I should have had more children when I was younger. What with Lucy gone and Gordon already looking through university prospectus, I feel worthless. Now, when you're 60, you'll have a daughter of 16. Keeps you young, doesn't it? No. You don't know when you're well off. Mind you, I do have some funny experiences with my catering business. Sometimes I get home and I think, my God, I'm lucky. The way people treat each other. People who should know better, who've got everything. They just play with each other's emotions. We all do it. Don't I know it?
I'm up and down like a yo-yo at the moment. Bob's noticed it. Keep thinking if I'd just have a good night's sleep, I'd be all right.
I don't need a baby to keep me awake at night worrying.
I wish I'd never had her.
Oh, you don't.
I do.
Oh, Sheila, what's wrong?
I've got a baby I wish I'd never had. I'm only telling you because it's on my mind. I can't stop thinking about it. I try and love her, but the more I love her, I seem to resent her more. I don't know what to do.
Would you buy a used car off this man? Yes, I would. I will.
Sorry to startle you, Miss Havisham.
Oh, that's all right, Archie.
Not still working.
Just one more phone call, then I'm away. What about yourself? You always seem to be here. First in, last out. Haven't you got a home to go to?
I certainly have. It's just round the corner. There's a wife and kids, and the kids' kids. We have to arrange overtime at home as well as at work. I'm just on my way there now, but I saw your light on. A word of advice, Miss Havisham. I don't usually, but...
Yes?
Don't offend Mr. Matthews. He can be a difficult so-and-so.
Deacon Matthews has tried my patience today.
It's not for me to say anything, but I've seen him turn nasty with people before. I know you want to do a good job, so keep out of his hair.
It's funny, isn't it? There's always somebody you've got to watch out for. It's unfortunate that here it's your chief accountant.
It's not your work that's bothering him, it's the fact that you keep ignoring his advances.
Thanks, Archie.
Tell you the truth, Heather, he thinks he's Burt Reynolds. I'll see you in the morning. And don't forget that toaster.
Oh, bless you. If you just have a look at it for me.
My pleasure.
"5 minutes, if that. 5 minutes and you're off swigging ale with some puppy dance teacher.
Well, I'm here now, aren't I? I could have been practising my soft shoe shuffle up in town somewhere if I hadn't come back with you.
Oh, sorry, I waited.
So am I if you're going to sulk all night?
Anyway, the chauffeuring job's stopping from next week. I'm going to be too busy.
What do you mean?
I mean, running around after you waiting outside alehouses. I'm starting football training again.
Well, I'm very pleased for you.
Hey, my dad fancies you, Marie.
He fancies anything that moves.
Sounds like you then, doesn't it?
Oh, get off me leg.
Not till you say you're sorry.
What for?
For keeping me waiting.
I'm sorry, all right.
No, I haven't finished yet.
Ow, Terry, you're hurting.
Good. Might forgive you if you make me a cup of tea.
When I've done this.
Oh, well, I'll do it myself. I can see you're far too busy.
Here, get hold of my waist a minute.
What?
Go on my waist. Right, now when I bend down, you pick me up.
Oh, I won't be up to this.
Come on.
Oh, look, I told you.
You got a really firm grip, you know.
Well, I would have been a dancer if I hadn't had the chance to be a plumber's mate.
There's nothing wrong with dancing. You could be my partner.
Get lost.
You could, you'd be good.
I might get in the way of you and teacher.
Oh, yeah, I never thought about that.
Anyway, my tutu's gone too small for me.
I think men's bodies look lovely in tights and that. I don't know why you bother with suits and trousers.
You're drunk, Michelle.
I'm not. What's this?
Dad.
Don? Hello? I've been meaning to phone you all day. Yes, that's what I'm phoning you about. Friday? Friday. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, something else. Yeah, someone else. Look, I can put them off. Yes, I can put them off for you. All right, then. I look forward to it. Okay, bye-bye.